Hello, I'm looking at your sketches. I would have replied, but I didn't realize the assignment didn't allow you to do that, so I'll probably just mail these notes to you guys. Let's see. One is Jessica. It didn't even tell me who it was, which is going to be a big pain. But anyway, so Night Owl Designs. These are good sketches. They might be brightened a bit much for professional reasons, but overall, I mean, they work for me right now. So, Night Owl Designs. My daughter loves owls like nobody's business. I would not put it in a cup. I do, although I do like that idea. And the reason why I say that is because it might get a little heavy depending on where you want to put it. So I think streamlined. Like, what if you become a huge company? It can happen. My friend Jody Haneke is a single designer. He started a company. Now he's got like 30 employees. So it can happen. You want to streamline. Think about where your logo could be. It could be on a hat, it could be on a sticker, it could be on a billboard, it could be on a shirt, so forth. So think about where that might show up clean and clear. If you wanted to do a cup, a nice little package like that, then make this cup very sharp. Do some research on the internet. Look for cup illustration. Keep it very simple and think about scaling. Otherwise, the one that jumped out to me was this one um, because it is so streamlined and it looks really contemporary. I also like that it sort of looks like a swan. Um, I don't think, I don't know, you're gonna have to experiment with the next week with the type. You might just want type right next to it, just like this one. You might want to put the type in a nice little block right underneath. You know what's also interesting about this one? It could look like flames as well. So I like the idea that it's a little bit mysterious. Same with this one. I think where you're going here with that abstract quality is a good idea because it's up for interpretation. Anyway, these are the ones that stood out to me the most. So, oh, you have a couple more. See, it looks to me too that you're sort of thinking along the lines of flames. And again, here's this idea. So keep it simple. That is the goal in modern graphic design. Okay, so very strange way of getting work. All right, Jessica, I'm going to look at yours. In the future, you guys, there's no reason to submit two different files. You can combine these into one document. It's really easy to do in Adobe Acrobat. There's a button that says combine, then you save it as something else. Okay, Jessica, so you really like photography, I'm taking it, because you got a picture of a lens. You know, I like that concept, but scalability wise, how small can you get that before it just looks like a little eraser head? So as far as type, that is a study that we're going to do this week. So really just concentrate on the mark, the image itself for now. So this to me looks like a window, JH Design. And if I didn't know that you were a design student or a computer graphics student, I might think that you're an architect. So think about where you're leading people. This is sort of interesting. I like that it kind of looks like the one of those Adobe logos. I actually think that's a good idea. This might be the way to go. Yeah, like Photoshop. It's actually a super good idea. And I like this one because it's sort of a wink at those, but it doesn't exactly copy it. You know, it's its own unique thing. That's cute. This is a good idea, but you'd have to do a really good stylized job on that sketch, which of yourself, which I think you can do. So these are all good, interesting designs, but I think you need to be careful with literal interpretations because people are kind of, they don't think like really abstractly when they're looking for somebody. So if I saw this one, I would think, oh, she does calligraphy. And if that is the case, awesome, then you hit the nail on the head. But I think if you also want to do other types of design, that this is going to limit you. Like I'm working with a guy right now who's very simple. He just he takes things very literally. He has no concept of abstraction whatsoever. So I have to be very direct and plain with him. And if he tells me I want this, this, and this, that is what he wants. And he blows up on the phone if it's anything different. So it's very hard to convince him otherwise. Anyway, so for people like that in the world, you have to keep things just a little bit more vague if you want to do a variety of things. So I like this. You get the old Mac logo there. This is an interesting direction too. See if you can, okay, so it's a computer and then sort of like a pixelized thing. See if you can develop this more without the type in there. We'll do type on a different day, but see if you can streamline that as much as possible. And again, the barn, I might think that, you do architecture with that, like I said. And again, take the type out. We'll work on that later. Just concentrate on the image. And this, the mouse sort of slash snake, that was sort of big when computers came out. There were a lot of logos that had mice in it, so it's not very contemporary. I do advise that you not go in that direction. Anyway, these are fabulous, fantastic ideas. I can tell you're really thinking about it. I probably like this one the best, but I also found this pretty intriguing. I'll be interested to see what you do. Bye-bye.